I just had this observation again, and I thought I should still share with you. It's a kind of universal principle. It has timeless value, but sometimes we forget the most essential things, and we pay our attention to things that will not help us, or those things that are not of the best interest of who we want to be. Many people think that what happens to them or what's going to happen in the future depends much on what is happening to them now. And that is not true. What's going to happen in the future depends more on how you react to what's happening to you now. No two people are the same. We are special, we are different, we are unique. Every individual reacts to something in a very different way. We can have similarities, but we cannot be identical in how we react towards anything. Let me tell you something. Most of the things you see, you don't see them as they are. You see them as you are. Every mind of an adult has a mental filter. When anything gets into their five senses, they try to associate it with what they already know. And they make meaning according to what they already know, or according to how they have built themselves. Some people are so tough that when they meet an obstruction in their lives, they look for ways to turn it into an asset to use. When they see the tides in life, they look for ways in which they can ride the tides to the best advantage of who they want to be. When they are afraid, they use their fear as a motivation to conquer tomorrow, and not as a way to paralyze their initiatives or to ground their motives. Who you want to be will be determined more by what you tell yourself and accept and believe in than what the world is telling you you are, or than the situations around. You don't need the ideal situations to prevail. You can prevail without the ideal situations. Yes, if you have the ideal situations, you are lucky, that's fine. Make the best use of them. But if you do not have the ideal situations, do not say that because your government is not the one you want or you desire, because your culture is like this or like that, because your environment is like this or like that, because your parents who are very poor or your neighborhood is very limiting, you cannot progress. The ingenuity of nature is derived from the fact that every human condition can be changed. People can become better, irrespective of who they are. Who you are from within will far more than compensate for what is lacking in the ideal world. Let me give you a small example. If you see two people, one of them has a 90% chance of succeeding in something, which means they have a 10% chance to fail, and you meet another guy with a 90% chance to fail but a 10% chance to succeed. If the guy with a 90% chance to succeed concentrates and focuses only on the 10% chance to fail, he's going to be a failure, he's gonna fail. But if the guy with a 10% chance to succeed concentrates only on that 10% chance to succeed, he's gonna succeed and succeed very well. What happens there? There's magic in the human body. There's magic in the human being. There's a legend within every human that when you awaken, it can compensate for what is lacking in the environment, in the culture. It can compensate for what other people have a right or feel that they have a right to use as a pretext of not growing, of not getting better. Every human condition can be better. Every human being can be better. It depends on how you use your intelligence and how you react to what is happening all around you. If you approach things with the mental attitude of always seeing how the things can get better in spite of what has happened, in every failure you shall get closer to the finishing line of success and progress, and you shall win at the end of the day. An easy life has not been promised to anyone. It's never been promised, and it cannot even be permanent. People who have happy lives are those people who have understood and mastered that They will always have to pay a certain price, take a certain effort, and bear a certain burden when they want to achieve something, especially that which has not been achieved before. And that doesn't necessarily go or happen in one go. You can fail over and over, but if you stay to be the last man standing, then you have won. The decision to rise up is only in you. It's not in the environment. Don't have an escape plan and justify why you are not progressing because of something which is external. Deep inside you is a giant, as I told you, is a legend, as I told you. And if you awaken this legend, you can change your world, and the world around you will change. Some wise man said that if you really believe in who you are and you know where you are going to, the world will shift away and let you pass and go to where you want to go to. The human imagination, the human ingenuity, and the human will is infinite in what they can do. Man can be as big as he wants to be. Imagination can take you everywhere or anywhere, and you can create anything you want to create. Never have self-doubt. If you believe you can do something, go out and do it well. Don't listen to those who tell you that you cannot do this, you cannot do that. Don't even blame them. They don't see as you see. They don't perceive as you perceive, and they don't understand what you understand. You can have some pity for them and give them time. With time, they're going to understand that you are made of a different species, a different breed, and that you answer the call to your intuition. When I look around, I see a lot of wasted talents. I see children embodied with gentle and great talents, but they do not fit their talents with the necessary energy that the talents deserve, even when the guys desire to operate according to the talents they have. Who do you want to be? Not what, but who. What makes you happy? Who do you want to be? It's a better question to answer than what does the world want you to be. Take responsibility. Change for good. Do things for the best advantage of who you want to be. And what awaits you in the near or far future would be success and prosperity, indisputable. These principles have worked for everyone. They can also work for you. Take charge and take responsibility of who you want to become. Thank you.